Close your eyes for just a moment and imagine a quiet city street at night. The air is cool. The pavement still holds the warmth of the day. Streetlights shimmer across glass towers, and then silently it arrives. The 2026-27 Lucid Gravity. Not roaring, not announcing itself. Just gliding in like the future has finally learned how to whisper. From the very first glance, the Gravity feels less like an SUV and more like a piece of modern architecture on wheels. Clean, confident, purposeful. Lucid didn't design this vehicle to shout for attention. They designed it to command it. The front fascia is smooth and sculpted, with Lucid's signature light blade stretching across the nose like a glowing horizon. Those ultra-slim LED headlights don't just illuminate the road. They carve through darkness with precision. Every line flows naturally into the next, creating a shape that feels aerodynamic even while standing still. Walk around the side, and you notice how balanced everything feels. The roofline sweeps back gracefully, giving the Gravity a coupe-like profile, while still maintaining the presence of a true luxury SUV. The wheels sit wide and confident, filling the arches with authority. Subtle chrome accents catch the light just enough to remind you this is premium, without being flashy. And at the rear, the taillights stretch across the body in a single, elegant signature. At night, they glow like a red ribbon floating in space. This is not aggressive design. This is intelligent beauty. Now open the door. The first thing that hits you isn't sound. It's silence. A deep, calming quiet that feels almost sacred. You step inside and suddenly the outside world fades away. Welcome to the cabin of the Lucid Gravity, where luxury meets mindfulness. The interior feels open, airy and almost spa-like. Natural light pours in through the massive glass roof above, making the cabin feel more like a modern penthouse than an SUV. The materials are soft to the touch, real leather, sustainably sourced wood, brushed metal, each surface carefully chosen, each texture intentional. Run your fingers along the dashboard. It's smooth, warm, inviting. The seats cradle you gently, offering both comfort and support, like they were designed around the human body itself. You sink in, adjust your position, and immediately feel at home. Heating, ventilation, and massage functions quietly stand by, ready to transform every drive into a first-class experience. In front of you, Lucid's curved digital display stretches across the cockpit like a floating ribbon of technology. Everything is sharp, responsive, and beautifully minimal. Navigation glides effortlessly. Camera views appear with cinematic clarity. Ambient lighting glows softly around the cabin, changing colors based on your mood or driving mode. At night, this interior becomes something magical. Soft light dances across surfaces. The glass roof opens up the stars. The cabin feels like a private lounge traveling through space. And for passengers, there's room to breathe. Real legroom. Real headroom. Even in the third row, adults feel welcome. This is a family vehicle that doesn't compromise on elegance. Now press the start button. Nothing dramatic happens. No engine roar. Just readiness. Shift into drive, ease onto the road. And suddenly you understand what Lucid means by effortless power. The Gravity moves like liquid, powered by Lucid's advanced dual-motor electric system. This SUV delivers instant torque that feels almost supernatural. Touch the accelerator and the response is immediate. No delay, no hesitation. Just smooth, silent acceleration that presses you gently into your seat. 0 to 60 happens in around 3.5 seconds. Numbers that belong to sports cars, not three-row luxury SUVs. Yet it never feels aggressive, it feels controlled, confident, refined. On the highway, the Gravity glides. Road imperfections disappear beneath you. Wind noise fades into nothing. The suspension adapts constantly, reading the surface and adjusting in real time, giving you a ride that feels both athletic and serene. Take a corner and the Gravity surprises you. Despite its size, it feels planted and agile. The steering is precise. The body remains composed. You feel connected, engaged, yet completely relaxed. This is driving without stress. This is motion without chaos. And then there's the sound system. Lucid's premium audio setup wraps the cabin in rich, immersive sound. Every note feels intentional. Bass resonates softly through the floor. Vocals float in front of you. It's not just listening, it's experiencing music. Even better, the Gravity offers one of the longest electric driving ranges in its class, pushing beyond 400 miles on a full charge depending on configuration. That means fewer stops, longer adventures, and real freedom. Fast charging adds hundreds of miles in minutes, making road trips feel easy again. This is electric mobility done right. And now, let's talk about price. The 2026-27 Lucid Gravity is expected to start around $70,000 to $80,000, with higher trims climbing past $100,000 depending on options. Yes, it's premium, but when you consider what you're getting, the craftsmanship, the technology, the performance, the space, the innovation, it feels like an investment in the future. Because the Lucid Gravity isn't just a luxury SUV, it's a statement. It's for people who appreciate quiet power, for drivers who value design as much as performance, for families who want space without sacrificing sophistication, for anyone ready to move forward without looking back. As you sit behind the wheel, hands resting on soft leather, ambient lights glowing gently around you, city reflections dancing across the windshield, you realize something. This doesn't feel like driving. It feels like floating. And in that moment, you understand. The future isn't loud. The future is lucid. This is ORG New Update, and this was your journey inside the 2026-27 Lucid Gravity.